A wonderful good afternoon to everyone, and welcome to Relationship Talk. I am your host, Stacy-Ann Edwards. I am a relationship coach, I am a mentor, and also an author. Join me each week as we dive in on how to help persons to reset, to rekindle the relationship slash marriage. So let me ask, how do you know that you need a restoration in your relationship or a restoration in your marriage? I want to give you at least four ways to know that you need a restoration. You need the touch of God in your relationship. So before I go into those, I want you to like, comment, share, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. So, number one, how do you know that you need a divine intervention in your relationship? Number one, emotional distance and disconnection. So, a lot of persons, a lot of couples, once they're in the relationship, they start to feel disconnected from their partner. They also lack intimacy, and along with that, emotional numbness. Now, when you combine all three, you know for a fact that you need a restoration in your marriage because you do not want to feel disconnected from your spouse no matter what. Take that time out. Try to know what is their physical and emotional needs. Why has it decreased? Why there is an issue? You need to just figure out, you need to talk to your spouse, you need to sit them down and to know how is it that you can meet their needs. Number two, communication breakdown. Now, sometimes you can be very defensive and to criticize your partner. And many persons do this, especially if they have call it quits in their relationship. And sometimes they can see that the other person is just moving on very fine and nothing is wrong. They themselves must be wondering, how is it that we have broken up and he or she is just pretending like we never happened? No, at the end of the day, instead of you trying to criticize your ex-spouse or spouse for not reaching out to you or just act like nothing happened, try your best not to criticize them. They might be going through that phase, but they are doing something else or they are trying to occupy their time not to think about what happened. So try yourself, try not to be criticizing them, try not to lack active listening. And a lot of persons they lack active listening. They love to talk, but when it's time for them to listen, they are very poor at it. And also, do not avoid discussing important topics and conflict. Whatever is bothering you, tell your spouse. So in that case, you won't have a communication breakdown. The third way to know that you need a restoration in your relationship slash marriage is when there is trust issues and there's a lot of betrayal. No, infidelity, dishonesty, broken promises can all lead to trust issues. No, if you see that there is a reoccurrences in these patterns, you have to take it upon yourself to know that you need a real restoration because you do not want to have a partner that you can trust. You do not want to have a partner who always comes up with unfulfilled promises. And you definitely do not want to have a partner that has infidelity with him or her. The fourth way to know that you need a marriage restoration is when you're feeling unappreciated and you're feeling unvalued. Feeling unappreciated, lack of emotional support, feeling unheard, your needs, desires, and feelings are constantly ignored or dismissed. It means that you need a touch from God. It means that you need to put these on the table Go to your father. I know it's so easy for you to go to your spouse, but why not go to your father? Ask God to give you insights, to help you so that you can speak to your spouse in regards to these kind of situations. Because if you're going through this, you're definitely going to need the help of God, not just to help you, but to also help your spouse. The fifth way to know that you really need a marriage restoration is when you have conflict and arguments. Like there's non-stop conflict, there's non-stop arguments. And let me tell you something. This is where the spiritual aspect comes in. If you have a partner where you always have a relationship where you guys sit down, speak to each other, just putting things on the table and to just let each other knows how you feel. No, no, your partner just start to argue with you just nonstop. Something is wrong, and not just something physically, but something spiritually could be wrong with your spouse. So if you take that initiative to just go before God, ask God why you, unless you go to your partner and your partner already tell you that they don't even know why they're arguing with you. You need to go before your father. So if you're having that a lot of conflict, a lot of arguments, you know, unresolved conflict, frequent arguing, as I indicate, lack of conflict resolution skills, it means that you need a restoration because no one wants to be in a relationship where there is constant arguments. And finally, last but not least, but before I get there, I really want you guys to go on my YouTube channel to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know how you feel. And if you are a person that wants a restoration in your relationship. Now, for the last one, external pressures and stresses, and that comes with financial stress. Now, if you're having financial difficulties, that will affect your relationship. Also, health issues that will definitely impact your relationship because what if it's a case where because you're sick, no, one partner is just working. No, that will bring a lot of stress on the other partner. And finally, external expectations. And that means that there are pressure from family members, friends, or society that is affecting your relationship. Now, if you have any one of those um, stresses that I indicate early on from 1 to 6, I would love for you to just take a little step back, look in your relationship, and look on how you want your relationship. Because a lot of persons, they do not know how they want their relationship. They know they want a good relationship, but they do not know how to get there. They do not know what it looks like. And the first thing you need to do is to imagine the relationship that you want and then now you present. Because remember, God already knows the kind of relationship that He wants you in. Now, even though you have not gone to Him yet to say, God, what is it that you have for me? What is your perfect will for me? No, God will show you what is it that He has for you, but you also need the wisdom of God to achieve that beautiful, like that glorious relationship. Because remember, being married is not even about you, but it's about the kingdom of God. It's about the seed that you will produce, because those seeds will go back, will be here on earth to worship their Father, which is Jesus Christ. So take that initiative today to sit down, analyze your relationship. Do I need a restoration in my marriage? Do I need a restoration in my relationship? Trust me, it will work out for you. Now, as I indicate, join me every week for a video in regards to relationship talk. And God bless you all. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, follow me on my social media platform, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. God bless you. See you same place, same time next week. Bye bye.